official morning, everybody. Welcome to today's vlog. We are going somewhere today. I'll tell you guys about it when we arrive. We are going to hit the road now and do something fun for the twins' birthday. So let's go. We got a backpack full of snacks. This is Ryan's snack. He's like, can you put my Nutty Buddy bar in the backpack too? So we've got Jonah. Uh-oh. Silas is in the house still. We forgot Silas. We've got Sam. And Malachi's back there, I promise.
Wait, Mommy, should I bring chapsticks just in case?
I thought I saw Silas. Yeah. So Jonah and his chapsticks. He hates his lips chapped, so he always makes sure he is prepared. It's just like his mama. So we are going to go celebrate the twins' birthday. Their birthday is not for a couple days, but we said, you know what? We're gonna celebrate your birthday today, so we're gonna hit the road. So let's officially head out to the Space Museum. I think that's what it's called. I'll show you guys the name of it. We've already been there once, and the boys said that they didn't get to spend that much time there, and they wanted to spend a little extra time. So we're leaving ahead of time to hit the road. I don't know if I mentioned, but Ryan's parents are gonna meet us there too. And then of course we have my nephew. Okay, we have arrived. So it's called Chabot Science and Space Center. And we did bring Mr. Samuel with us, and Mr. Jonah, and Mr. Malachi also. And of course Gorney and Papa also. Did you see that? I almost fell.
I'm sorry, I would have laughed.
I would have not been mad at you if you've laughed. It almost ate it. I was gonna say something, but I guess I just hopped on here to tell you guys that I almost fell. Okay, we have arrived. I want to really quickly say that I am so grateful for the past, really. COVID times has brought clean bathrooms a long way. My bladder was so full, and I was like, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. And I came in here, granted they just opened, but oh my gosh, cleanest bathroom ever. Now let's get to getting. Well, hello there. Where are they? Okay, I'm gonna go sit with them. Why? Do you see them?
Let's go down to the other section.
Okay. So there's a play or a show or something starting. Go check it out. Oops, excuse me.
So we have to project our voices, so we need everybody to listen very, very carefully. Can you do that? Very nice, very nice.
I'll get it. Let me sit right here. I'll sit in.
My first question.
3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alcohol liquid to turn into vapor, like gas. So to do this, we're going to cover it up so the gas molecules cannot escape. And she's going to mix it all up, turning it.
Get a countdown from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I don't know if you guys remember last time we went to the zoo. We ended up coming the same time as a field trip. And lo and behold, we did the same thing this time. There is no way of finding out when school's coming on a field trip, but there's a lot of kids outside this elevator. Luckily, we've been here before, or I brought the boys here before. So what we're doing is we're going on the highest level already, and we're gonna do a few things up here while the rest of them are going to be gradually making their way up here, and then hopefully we'll switch out and go to the bottom. Hopefully. So within here, there's so much to look at and so much to see. The boys call this the creepy astronaut. So we'll spend a little bit of time in here, look around, read. You can like play with all of these things, which is kind of neat. Yeah. You're standing on your tippy toes. Jonah has one. You can borrow his. What do you see, Guy? What do you see?
I see stuff.
What?
I see like rocks and stuff.
Really?
Oh, this is. Oh, I know what this is. This is.
Uh-oh. Something else came up. I love that anywhere you walk, there's informational things everywhere. So our solar system, and it has planets on here, and a little bit of information just written on there. There's like this whole hallway that leads to another place. So the inner solar system, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and then just, you know, just things that teach you stuff as you're going this way. So then the outer solar system, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, just, you know, all those. And then also up top, there's the solar system up there too. And it tells you really interesting facts. So you're just not walking through a hallway. You're walking through a hallway while learning. So it's kind of cool. And I found a Silas. Of course, we gotta climb on stuff. Voila! Alright, let's keep going. Walk, 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 Silas. We're gonna walk. Malachi found something over here. Ooh, they're working on something exciting. Can't wait. My in-laws have never been here, so this is kind of neat to be able to come with them. And I love that these guys are like, oh, I remember this, I remember that. But it's nice to slow down, huh? Uh-oh. Read it to me.
The first animal in orbit was the Earth was a dog named Laika, for Russian for marker. She was launched in 1957 aboard the spaceship Sputnik 2. Sadly, it was a one-way trip intended to study for the effects of space on a future human astronaut. Laika died from exposed stress with heat from exposures after 3 hours.
Aww, it hits different. It hits different when you have a dog, huh?
I'm not going with space.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, I think we're on to our next adventure. Silas, look up. So, tells you to look up. Voila. And it says the silver sphere is a full-scale model of the Soviet Union's Sputnik, the first man-made object to orbit Earth. This area is the area that we spent the most time in. This is what you guys like the most, huh? Oops.
I'll show you.
Okay, Grandpa's turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that little area is to build a structure and test the stability of it on the Mars quake machine, which is what Silas is doing and Malachi did. On Earth, Mars shifting tectonic plates cause quakes, but Mars has a single global crust. Earthquakes are caused by fractures forming in the crust. The largest recorded magnitude is 5.0. Over here is 5. Here, the 5-pointer felt and caused minor damage. Wow. So, teaches you stuff just like this. I feel like you guys wanted to spend more time at this marble maze stuff last time, huh? Oh.
And everyone was crowded.
Yeah, there was a lot of people attached to this area last time we were here. So, let's see how long we spend here this time. Are you making that side or this side? This side? Okay, let's see. Boing. Oh! Okay, we're gonna test it out. Okay. Fine. Some minor adjustments. Take 2. Where's your marble go? Alright. Where'd it go? Oh. Boing. Boing.
That's where the marbles are.
Oh yeah? Alright, so I have some backup marbles for when he tests his little mobobber. Alright, let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Did it get stuck? Boing. Didn't work. Alright. Okay, so far he got to here. Alright. What's next? There's so much things that they can add these to it, take them out, put them all the way in, halfway in. So because there was a hole on the other end, so he's gonna do it to where there isn't a hole. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't know. Oh, because there's a green one here. That's why it was stopping it. Right, let's try it. Ah! It felt right from here to here. So what happened here? Okay, let's try it from here this time. Ready? Yeah. Good job. What's next? Doing your own thing. Are you guys watching the kids? That's cool, Kai. So this station here is actually pretty cool. It tells you how to make different things. You make over 200 exciting projects. So like build and play games, right? And they're all just different books, and all of these things are just piled up here. My OCD is kicking in, and I'm trying to organize everything just because I enjoy doing things like this for fun. So Malachi's troubleshooting. What are you trying to get it to do?
Spin the motor.
Okay, you got it to spin a minute ago, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, look at the lights are on this one.
Yeah.
Mine is on.
Oops.
I'm gonna use this.
Okay. Good job, buddy.
Okay. Put the battery. Put the battery.
So every hour or so they have shows that start showing in the planetarium. We missed one of them. We went to one, we missed one, and then we are on time for the Luniverse. 16 minutes, and it's for all ages. It actually tells you the show times when you first arrive here, and you just hope that you remember to be able to make it. I set a timer to make sure that we make it to the 1 o'clock one.
And Peach, other days your curves like flashes. How long have you been looking over the earth? It seems like you've been there forever, reflecting the sun and pulling the surf. I know you're not a comet, planet, meteor.
The sun is on one side and Earth's shadow is on the other side, the shady side. And just like your own shadow, you can't see Earth's shadow, of course, unless it falls on something. Come and see, I'll show you. Here I am in the sunlight. Now you see me? Now you don't.
There you go. You're disappearing. Mostly. Wow.
So this Luniverse thing was pretty cool. I didn't record it because, well, I recorded some of it, but it was enjoyable. Hopefully you guys follow me on Instagram so you guys saw a couple clips here and there, but it's pretty neat. It explains, like, obviously, the moon. What'd you guys think? So all the marbles, yeah, all the marbles from here disappeared. So I went and I bought the marbles. I feel like every time I go somewhere, I always have a sweater on. So I was like, I wonder if it's cold or warm or hot or what the temperature is outside. So I came out here. It's actually, it feels pretty good out here. We're pretty high on elevation. I don't know what the elevation is, but it's nice and peaceful. I'm actually really comfortable with like the sweater and the leggings and some tennis shoes that I'm wearing. So I'm happy with the decision I made. We only missed one show so far. I don't know if you guys remember, but when we first walked in, I was like, oh, there's a field trip here. And there was a field trip when we went to the zoo. And usually I'm like, oh, cool, more kids to play with. But this field trip overwhelmed me, and a couple of the workers that were walking by had noticed like there was just kids running around not supervised at all, and I was getting like overwhelmed with this because I'm trying to get my kids to enjoy it also. And it's actually $25 per person as an adult to come in, and then seniors, so my in-laws are $19, and then the kids are $19 each. We did not pay that much because I researched a few things, and I paid just $4 for adults and $4 for kids to be able to get in, and that's actually a total of $8 for 8 of us, so $1 each. But I was walking around frustrated, and you can see it, and I kept telling the boys, okay, maybe we'll leave the station and we'll come back to it in a little bit, and then we'll come back to this one in a little bit. But each time I did it, there was always a staff around, and one of them ended up talking to me. Long story short, they gave us 4 free admissions to be able to come back next time because the field trip that was here were not being chaperoned the way they were supposed to be. And the lady and I, like, we got to talking, and she told me that typically they always have a field trip on the weekdays, and it is like this. It's not necessarily like this bad, but she understood where I was coming from, because as I continued to talk to her, I was like, it's just that my kids don't get a chance to come out here often, and when they do, I'm just like, oh, sorry, you don't have to mind your manners today. So that's not really fair for me to continue to say that over and over again. And the lady was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. She goes, you know what? Thank you for bringing that to my attention, even though I already knew that was happening. Here's my timer going off. It's 1:54. I gotta walk towards that way. Anyway, so she's like, thank you for bringing it to my attention, and they're gonna work on like their school systems and make sure that they really are strict as far as making sure that the kids aren't running around and they aren't taking away from other kids' experiences. I'm not like the first person to go and complain about something, but it just kept happening. Like, I'm not even kidding, it happened 17 times in like an hour, if not more. And there was like a little area where you can play with sand, and this kid was like right next to Silas, and he was just like literally taking the sand and just chucking it. I was like, you're not my kid, you're part of a school, I'm not responsible for you, so I don't feel comfortable telling another kid what to do. But at the same time, Silas is looking at me and I'm looking at Silas, and that was like the last part where I was like, Silas, we're gonna go this way and we'll maybe come back to it. And then when he was like, we keep leaving because things keep happening with other kids, and I got sad at that part, and I was like, you know what, something needs to be done about this. And then that's when the lady approached me, because she had seen my frustration, and I had like talked to 3 other people, because one guy was like, I'm going on my lunch, can you address it to this person? And then the other person was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you, can you tell my lead? So long story short, they took care of us and they gave us 4 admissions. That is not what I was expecting. I just want my kids to be able to enjoy it, you know? Anyway, we're gonna catch the show, so I'm gonna go on in and grab my fat. Okay, so we made it back into the planetarium, and we're gonna, what show is this, Dad?
This is called
Zodiac something. But the field trip is gone. So a lot of the kids, because it's 2 o'clock, I guess they have to go back to school or something and get picked up by a certain time. So there's just 2 other, maybe 3 other families in here, and that's it. Granted, we're out here celebrating the twins' birthday. Silas wanted to come out here and play in the sand pit, which is really a little pebble pit. What, Sam, what did you get? He bought some astronaut strawberries. They got to spend a little bit of money in a bouncy ball. What is it? Ooh, that's cool. It's neat. Can I try one?
Yeah.
What? The actual strawberry? Huh. Wow. It's good. I like it.
Sour.
It is sour. Sam said it was sour. What do you think? All of them are sour?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm bringing a bunch of rocks.
I mean, I'm grateful for what we have here at the grocery stores, huh? Yeah. Not bad. Malachi got...
Okay, I want to try something.
What did he get?
Maybe do it from the top.
A toy.
It's a gyroscope.
A gyroscope. Wow. Jonah, let's call you Malachi. Jonah got a kinetic sculpture. This does require a battery. You're trying to figure out why, because this is working without it.
Because it like stops it and pushes it.
Oh, okay. But this
My
is
guess
his.
is there's actually a magnet under there, and this is a magnet.
Could
And when
be.
the magnet moves back and forth, it
Oh, grab me those white papers so they don't fly away, please. Okay, so a little bit of a bad news. The boys wanted teppanyaki for their birthday, and we were like, oh, we're gonna come towards the Bay Area, which is where we are. And we looked up teppanyaki, and there's one in a city called Concord, and it's gonna take us close to an hour away from home to get to there. So we decided we're gonna have a Chinese food buffet instead of teppanyaki, and we're all okay with that because it's still food, and we had snacks to hold us over, and we just want to eat, and we love food. So we're gonna hit the road, go towards home, but get food to avoid the rush hour traffic, and then eat our little hearts out, big hearts out, medium-sized hearts out, and then head back home with no traffic ahead of us, hopefully.